Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Senator Rand Paul stopped through eastern Kentucky celebrating the work first responders put in for their communities. And a grant helps SKCTC bring new jobs to the area with the opening of 2 new programs.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Madison Carmouche. We're inching up to that 6 o'clock mark. Today is October 25th. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Dusmall for a look at your forecast. Megan, it's Friday.
It is something to celebrate, right?
Always.
And we have good temperatures as well to celebrate for today too. But this morning is going to be a little bit chillier, so that is something to be prepared of as you're heading out the door this morning. Really in that upper 30s, low 40s range. Some places a little bit warmer, Jackson 47, and some places a little bit cooler like Clintwood 33 degrees. But I promised good weather, and here's the bad part of it. We are a little bit colder than we were yesterday, with some areas significantly cooler. Harlan 17 degrees colder right now than this time yesterday. Again, though, there is that good news, and that comes in the form of high 70s for today, with some places even seeing that 80-degree mark hit and crossed. 83 degrees for Monticello and Irvin, and 82 for Somerset. So definitely going to be a warm day before that rain chances get to us. But as you go through the next couple of hours, we're really just seeing that nice weather continue at that high temperature around 79 degrees, and we'll have those rain chances once that front pushes through. Sunrise will be at 7:53 a.m. Madison.
All right, Megan, thank you. The deadline to request a mail-in absentee ballot concluded Tuesday, but you can still early vote. Here are the dates for the early voting period. In-person excused absentee voting runs through tomorrow and resumes on October 28th through the 30th, which is next Monday through Wednesday. No excuse early in-person voting starts October 31st next Thursday and runs through November 2nd. For more information about where you can go to vote, you can go to sos.ky.gov. As Eastern Kentucky continues to mourn the death of Senator Johnny Turner, the 29th District faces a deadline today. Potential candidates have until today at 4 p.m. to file for a write-in candidacy. This leaves many voters from the district wondering what's next. The Kentucky Secretary of State's office says a vote for Turner will not count. A vote for his one-time opponent, Independent David Sir, who withdrew from the race earlier this month, will not count either. Earlier this week, we told you former Knott County Judge Executive Randy Thompson was planning a write-in candidacy. Thompson lost to Senator Turner in the May primary, and we learned yesterday that a state statute says he is not eligible to run. Thompson said he did not believe that statute should apply to his circumstance, but said he had decided not to fight it in court. At last check, only 2 people filed as a write-in candidate, Willie Crace of Garrett and James Tyler Ward II of Whitesburg. Longtime Senator Rand Paul is in Eastern Kentucky. Yesterday, Senator Paul visited first responders in London. Today, he's heading to Jackson in Breathitt County as well as Pikeville. When Senator Paul was in Laurel County yesterday, he made a stop at the London Corbin Airport evac hangar. The senator called the meeting a time to celebrate first responders for their dedication to the daily threats they face. Senator Paul says first responders are always putting themselves in the line of duty from the I-75 mass shooting to the Owen County helicopter crash.
Communities are better places to be if there are emergency people who can, take you from a life-threatening car crash or what have you and get you someplace quick.
Those in attendance included first responders, the mayor of London, as well as members of the London Police Department and Laurel County Sheriff's Office. Other stops made by the senator included a tourism forum in Middlesboro and meeting with folks at the Harlan Beer Company. Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College received grants during last week's SOAR Summit. The college's main plan is using the $1.6 million grant on their CDL program and creating a lineman program. Officials say this is an initiative 8 years in the making after realizing the lack of programs in Appalachia. The courses will provide skills for high-demand professions that folks from Eastern Kentucky can take anywhere.
With the needs we determine based on our employers. So we know by looking at regional opportunity as well as national opportunity that CDL and linemen are opportunities for people in our region to really earn that livable wage.
The CDL program was already at the Knox County SKCTC location, but will be added to the Harlan location. SKCTC also received a Department of Labor grant that will be used to bring new certificates to the electrical engineering program. The final Thursdays on the Grand for the year was hosted in downtown Hazard last night. The event had live music, free food, and carnival games, among other things. Outside the Grand, Main Street was also filled with costumes as people participated in Trunk or Treat. Those in attendance say the Thursdays on the Grand events are special for the community.
We really wanted to make it more special, so we brought in the Main Street Hayride, and we have the pumpkin carving contest for free tickets to the Addams Family, and we're just really excited to be out here with everybody.
I really like it, and I want to support these people, so yeah, I really want to come here, and it's just fun.
Already excited to support his community. Super cute. Well, this was the last Thursdays on the Grand event for 2024. The Appalachian Arts Alliance still has plenty of events the rest of the year. For more information, you can visit WYMT.com. There was also a huge crowd last night at the 14th annual Nightmare on Main Street in downtown Pikeville. The event was sponsored by the City of Pikeville, local businesses, and generous citizens. No cars were allowed as ghouls and goblins and costumed creatures of all kinds walked between the Appalachian Wireless Arena and Big Sandy Community and Technical College for a trick-or-treating experience. A new report by Bonus Finder reveals that the Bluegrass State is one of the most haunted in the nation. Kentucky ranks third on the list of most haunted states with a score of 7.7 out of 10. Maine tops the list, followed by West Virginia. Kentucky's haunted reputation stems from places like Louisville's Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
We're a little bit chilly this morning, starting off your day really looking in those 30s and 40s. As we take a look at those current temperatures, you can see that some areas are even getting to the low 30s. 33 for Clintwood, 35 for Grundy, and 36 for Manchester. But don't worry, we are going to be increasing into our highs for today into some seasonably warm temperatures. Some places even seeing the 80s, 83 for Monticello, 83 for Irvin, and 82 for Manchester. For the more easterly counties, we're staying in the upper 70s, 77 for Grundy and 79 for Pikeville. So overall, it will be a nice and warm day with the chance of rain in the afternoon as a front is pushing through. But taking a look at the next 12 hours, you can see it's going to be a nice progression into the high temperatures for today. Sunrise will be at 7:53 a.m. and I'll have your ARH 7-day forecast in just a couple of minutes. Madison.
Thanks, Megan, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. When we return, a new twist in a decades-old legal saga as a California prosecutor pushes for the Menendez brothers to be released from prison.